90% approval.
90%?
Yes, sir. You've got a few who are I would suggest to you that there's probably only one or two who are actually opposed. There are maybe two or three others who are skeptical but willing to go along. And the others I would classify as enthusiastically supportive.
Before I call on any other council member, Mr. Cohen, you had
Madam Chair, there are two business owners here who, if you would, can speak to the issue. One of them is a new business, Will Call, and another one is a long-standing business owner, Ms. Dunlap.
Okay, members, would you like to hear from the audience, or would you like to come in?
Yeah.
You hold. Okay.
I'm Deborah Dunlap. I live at 114 Palafox Place, right next to the Sanger Theater, and I have 9 tenants in that one block. They are all, except one, enthusiastically supporting this move. And the one who is not supporting it hasn't been here long enough to give an opinion, and so they actually asked to not give an opinion, which I thought was nice. And I didn't threaten to raise the rent to get that opinion out of them. The other thing I want to say is that in the few short weeks since you have changed Palafox from Main Street to Government Street, we have heard almost 100% fabulous comments. The only one negative comment that I have heard is, why didn't you take it all the way? So I'm looking forward to it. I think everybody else is looking forward to it, and I applaud you for your courage to change. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dunlap. Anyone else out in the audience?
Yes, Madam, gentlemen, my name is George Gonzalez, and I'm the chairman of the investment group behind the recent investment here in Pensacola, the Will Call Sports Grill. And I can tell you, I sit on several boards of various investment groups, several that are national chains. The investment group that made the investment here in Pensacola in Will Call Sports Grill is a rarity. We are a bit, dare I say, on the flamboyant side and willing to invest in communities that we see a tremendous upside to. Unfortunately, for our sake, there aren't many out there that are willing to do that. And I can tell you from the opinion of many national chains, there's no chain that I know of that will make an investment in a downtown area that's one way. As I mentioned, I sit on many boards that can that will completely disapprove of that sort of investment. And so this is a huge move, I think, for the city of Pensacola, if in fact your interest is to continue to attract other businesses and major investments in your community. I certainly feel that it will enhance our business, but more importantly, it will enhance the complete experience in the downtown area, and we will all be the benefits of it. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Townsend, Deputy Mayor, and then Mr. Williams. Mr. Townsend.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Dollarhide, how are you going to deal with him unloading his pianos?
There actually is and he's not the only one. There was in part of your handout, there was a special circumstance loading permit is what we call it. And it has 9 points to it, and actually we have gone over that in great detail with those like Bill Dollarhide who have expressed a concern, and they have communicated to us that with this in place, and the DIB's already adopted this, again, subject to the city moving forward, all of our actions take effect. And this will be in place. There's no cost. It's just a process that they will go through for those unique deliveries that occur very infrequently and that are not able to be serviced through the normal set-aside commercial loading zones.
Do you think $100 is excessive or not?
No, sir, I don't. In fact, if you look at the slide, and we tried to get as many Florida cities as possible, but we also tried to focus on cities that were coastal cities as well. Lauderdale is actually in the process of doubling theirs. New Orleans, you can see, now you can say that's New Orleans, but New Orleans is it's an immediate tow, and that's your minimum charge for the tow. Mobile is considering increasing theirs as well, but what we heard from them consistently, those that are higher, and that's the reason Lauderdale is increasing. They said if the fine is big enough, it is a deterrent, and you will actually write very few tickets, because the word will get out once you write 4 or 5 that you're serious, and you'll write the tickets. Now, we are proposing a 1 month to 6 week educational process where we will issue these parking notices to help with maps on the back to help educate folks. We've already sent these to all of the businesses downtown, asking them to please communicate this and the maps already to their vendors, people who are making deliveries to them, telling them this is coming. I can't tell you it's coming next week, next month, but it's coming at some point in the foreseeable future. Let's start getting used to this. We are working with the Public Works Department right now and with a private contractor to get the signage up for the commercial loading zones. We've already been out and measured. We've already got the estimates and the bids. The work orders are in. It's just a matter of we're going to be ready. As soon as the city says go, we're going to start our educational process on the street.
Or you're going to pay this $20,000 CRA. DIB is going to take care of that, right?
No, sir.
My joke is I'm the CRA National Bank, so we're.
I beg pardon?
I said my joke is I'm the CRA National Bank, so we're picking this up. This is part of CRA.
I know that's what it said, but I thought he might be.
Well, Mr. Townsend, based on our consultants' projections, if we do this within a couple of years, we believe the increase in volume at the existing businesses and the additional businesses that we will have a reasonable opportunity to attract will more than pay for this cost.
Thank you very much.
Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. My question has been answered.
Okay. Mr. Wiggins.
No question, just a comment. We've been talking about this a long time, ever since Doug Halford was on the council. I know Doug was a big proponent of this, as many of us have been. And I congratulate you for this. Gendros said that we were kind of crazy not to have gone two-way on Palafox, and I agreed with him also. So I just want to thank you all for your good work, and we look forward to it. And I, too, think it's going to make a big difference in the downtown area, especially in the retail business. So good work. Thank you all.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Wu?
Yes, I also want to congratulate you for your good work. I raised some concerns in the fact that y'all brought in Volker. Makes me feel very comfortable because they're experts in looking at things like this. So I feel very comfortable after having them on board. Thank you.
Okay, Deputy Mayor.
Well, I see that the merchants, the DIB, and everybody seems to be happy about it. I just wanted to point out to all of you that I grew up here in the 50s when it was two-way. It was a mess then, and it's going to be a mess again. I just want to let y'all know that. If you didn't see it in the past, I'm going to let you know what you're going to have. And the buses were even smaller, buses than some of the automobiles. But if that's going to make everyone happy, it makes me happy. Just a heads up. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments? Yes, I'm Mr.
One more
Wiggins.
comment, totally an aside. I just want to say I had the pleasure of having dinner at the Will Call during gallery night the other night, which was a raving success. Thank all of y'all for what you did on that. But I had a great time, and it was hard to find a table. Pretty good news, huh? It was a good night. I just wanted to say that.
The only thing is that I hope that these type of presentations that are going to impact our community greatly would appear at the city council meetings.
That's right.
Because normally the decisions made here up under the CRA are normally not discussed and shown at the regular city council meeting. And I would hope that this one would at least get some time at the regular city council meeting so that the entire public will be able to view what we're doing downtown. Okay, for the vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? Motion carries. The next item we have is the information item. There's some update of CRA projects. Do you have a comment, Mr. Cohen?
Yes, I do. Only two, Madam Chair. One is I'd like to extend my thank you to Councilman Townsend as well as Councilman Wiggins for attending our public event outlining our downtown countdown. Which is, we've talked to you earlier about our New Year's Eve event. It's starting to gather momentum, and we're excited about being able to bring this to the city of Pensacola. And then the last one is on October 20th at our next meeting. We will have a presentation by Laura Volk of Zimmerman Volk, who updated our housing study, market retail housing study for the CRA. That has been completed. We've just received the executive summary, and she will be here in order to give us an update as to how that 2004 study now translates into 2008 even taking into account that we have a tough economic condition. And I think that'll be important not only for this board to hear, but